Okay, so I'm here with Christian Harris. You're a CrossFit Games athlete. You were here this weekend. We're on day one of competition for when the teams would be competing, kind of walking around doing some things. There's a little bit of different start to the CrossFit Games you were hoping to be having this season. Tell me a little bit about kind of how that feels now being here, watching the teams competing and kind of missing out on that opportunity.
Sure, yeah. Having a little bit of FOMO right now. Seeing everything unfold as the weekend progresses. And, you know, kind of doing the, if we were here, it would have looked like this or things like that. But it is what it is. It's an unfortunate circumstance that we had a failed drug test after the semifinal at Granite Games. But I'm just trying to make the most of the weekend, do a little networking. Yeah, just having some fun, enjoying it from this side of the fence.
Definitely it's a really big blow, I think, to your season. It's kind of the second blow that you've had a little bit. 2020 games, you guys qualified in the Filthy 150. You guys won on the Ramwad Meat Squad. And then that opportunity got taken away because of COVID and the teams was canceled. This opportunity got taken away. How do you sort of regroup as a team to evaluate where you're going to go from here after two really tough seasons where, you know, opportunities just kind of got taken away?
Yeah, definitely a tough turn of events, 2 years in a row. But I'm someone that's pretty resilient. You know, I've been doing this a long time. This year will be my 10th year. And I'm just really looking forward to the opportunity of getting back out there. Like for me, I'm not gonna sit here and dwell on the past. Like all I can do is move forward and take my shot for next year.
Yeah. So you're a Reebok athlete. You are wearing the Rich Froning Nanos. It just launched on, I think it was July 22nd. Yep. You're also the face of a new Reebok campaign that just launched. Is the Adventures, the X1 Adventures, Adventure Pack. Talk a little bit about that as a recently signed Reebok athlete, going through the process, designing a shoe, talking about a shoe, being, you know, in that iterative process with a big major shoe company like Reebok.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's overwhelmingly cool to see everything go down from the back end of things, like getting to walk through Reebok headquarters and, you know, seeing how a shoe is made from the ground up, seeing the testing facility. I remember seeing this machine. It's like there's a shoe on these 6 to 8 prongs, and it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning for days at a time to kind of wear test the durability of the shoe. So that was really cool. Seeing all the creative side, meeting the team, that was all awesome. And then just kind of like getting to see the shoe before it actually drops is like a big deal, you know?
Well, and you're what, 30?
34.
Okay, you're
35.
You're all, okay, so I just turned 35 2 days ago.
Okay.
Because Masters athlete officially, so thank you, thank you. And so you're, in your competitive career, you know, did you ever think that you would be sponsored by a major brand like CrossFit, you know, a major brand like Reebok, that you'd actually have that opportunity as an athlete?
In the beginning, I didn't think so, only because like you're just starting out. For me at the time, 2011, 2012, I'm just starting out and trying to find my way. But as I started to have a little bit of success in the sport, I thought that maybe at some point I'd be able to get sponsored by a major company, and you know, I'm fortunate enough to work with the good folks at Reebok, and I'm honored to be a part of the team.
Now they're doing something a little bit different this year. You know, they announced last week this sort of bonus prize purse program, and I'm sure Rich Froning and the Mayhem team are very excited about that opportunity. For those who are unaware, Reebok is offering up $10,000 to any team or individual athlete who wins in any single event wearing a Reebok shoe, and that is something that several hundred athletes actually here at the games are taking advantage of right now. What do you think about a program like that puts a lot more cash opportunity on the table for athletes like yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is a brilliant idea. I think it does a couple of things. One, from the Reebok side of things, it helps them to show that they still have a foot in the community side of things, especially like backing athletes in a way that helps support their income, their pockets, you know. I think also from a competitive standpoint, some athletes might maybe send it a little bit harder in a certain event just to try to get that extra loot. So it's really cool.
We were analyzing a lot of the stuff earlier today on a segment setting the tone for tomorrow's individual competition. And you look at, athletes like Tia, who's obviously a noble athlete, but if you have the opportunity to win, not only beat her in an event, but get $10,000, that might be enough of a motivator and could shake up potentially some shifts in the leaderboard a little bit when more athletes are willing to send it on that. It's total $13,000 when it's all said and done. $3,000 from CrossFit, $10,000 from Reebok. That's the same as getting 15th place at the CrossFit Games overall.
100%. So it's, just like you're saying, it's a really big deal for a lot of these athletes. One event could literally pay for your entire, stay here in Madison and plus more.
So I know you got a lot of things going on competitively. You also have launched some things on the business side a little bit recently, earlier this year, in the middle of the pandemic, as a lot of folks are working out at home and having to be very flexible with their own workout options and choices. You recently launched some new programming, kind of going direct to CrossFit athletes. Tell us a little bit about that launch, how it's been going so far, and what the offerings are.
Sure. It was born through the pandemic. I initially put together like a PDF of 60 workouts for our gym members to kind of work through. We let them borrow equipment at the gym, and I thought, how can I extend this a little bit more to the masses? So what I did was basically created this program under Move Fast Lift Heavy. My program's called Train with CH, and basically you can follow along with exactly what I'm doing. You're going to follow my program from 2 weeks behind. So it allows me to put some workout details and notes in there to make sure you're tackling it the right way. I put my times in there and things like that. And then we have a couple of other versions of it. We have a peak, which is a little bit watered down, but it allows you to get a good amount of volume in about 90 minutes to 2 hours. And then we have our base program, which is for an athlete that just is looking for a little bit more than what their class program is giving them.
Awesome.
So something for everybody there.
Yeah, and how's it been going so far?
It's been going great. I'm looking forward to spending a little bit more time, especially out here, spreading the good word.
Awesome. Cool. Well, Christian, thanks so much for joining me. Unfortunate end to your season, but I'm sure we're going to see you back out competing again next year.
You're going to see me there.
All right. Catch you then.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.